We're pretty much here to do that side quest. And then,
Glad you came.
there's everything wrong about it, Sammy, mate.
Hello, Sirona.
The Northerners.
How are you?
Supreme.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Very caring.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
That's it. North versus South. Every person from the South versus every person from the North. Let's go. You know full
Why
well
did Mr. and Mrs.
this is
Sprottle
North
have
would
your
win.
box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
See, the North is a great place to live, but it's just so cold. Like, if you're not used to the cold, it's cold. Oh, wait, another side
I'll fix
quest.
him, that charm grinder.
Hello.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
Well, you kind of...
That must have been frustrating for
Yeah,
you.
you're kind of giving me the
Yes, it
vibes that
was.
you are volatile.
Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
What else is
Gonna
in
do it because I need to do this.
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacular in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again.
Good
I'm
point.
killing two snidgets with one stone.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train Venomous Tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes, about that venomous tentacula you wanted me to get.
Bring it to me. That'll show my ex-business partner not to mess with me.
Alright then. We'll do this first before going over to...
This must be it.
Before going and doing the Sirona Ryans.
This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
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 Can I not get it?
What could be? Stop! Stop, bandit!
I messed up. It's always the stealthy ones which mess me up.
This must be
Visual
the
Chrono,
cellar.
welcome in.
Now to
How are you
find
doing
that
today?
venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Can I steal this now? Visual Chrono, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's sneak past. You won't see me this time. Okay. Maybe the other ones just aren't supposed to be searched. Don't see why not, though. Don't see why not.
Where is that venomous tentacula?
Probably hidden, mate. Probably hidden. Okay. This is a massive cellar. My god. Anyone else know about this place? It just casually got spiders underneath. How does he work with this? I should have probably... I didn't realize you could sneak up on spiders. How does he not hear me down here? I'm literally only around the corner from him.
Wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Again, Expelliarmus will do absolutely nothing. Just gonna steal all their goods, you know? I got told to.
Revelio.
So if I get caught stealing, it's all their fault. It wasn't me. I was told. There it is.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Litany leaves.
Confringo.
Nice. Have I got the what spell yet? The Northern? Gravy Max? What? +7. Nice. That's actually really good. That's really good. My God. Everything with gravy? No. Don't be silly. Not everything's gravy.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha more. There we go. Expected, really. They're from Leeds. Nah, I'm joking, I'm joking. Nah, at least it's nice. Been there.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Hi, Lispa. Sorry. Pip's literally just came into the room, so... And he wants attention. And now he's gone. Are you trying to... Oh.
Any luck
Looks like he was
retrieving
trying
a
to bite the
certain
door.
friend of mine from a former friend of mine?
Lispa, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
What fancy hat your character has? I know, right?
Of course.
I normally take the hats off, but
frankly.
it's very fashion.
Ocean of galleons.
Fashion.
And Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
But what's your go-to meal? Probably just like
Look on Lawley's
burger and
face
chips.
next time he wanders down to his cellar.
I think it's something easy. How far north is it? 579. We were supposed to do it, and then we got sidetracked with another side quest that just popped up in front of us.
This place has seen better days. Wonder who lives here.
Wait, fly already? It took me ages to get this. Bear in mind, the max level is 40. I think I got this when I was level 20. It took me a very long time. Let's go. Oh, it's so good, though.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
It's very good.
Confringo!
there's some around here. Wait, you can't fall off the
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
the broom? Yeah. Don't think you can, because I hit it against the wall. I was like, ow. Like, where's the fun in that? If you bump into something, you should be like hanging on by like the end with just your hand, like, fuck, let me back up, please. A bit like a Harry Potter situation where, or be able to like surf it. That'd be fun. But again, they don't have Quidditch in this game, which kind of sucks. Like, I reckon they plan to have Quidditch in the game, but it was causing them too many problems. So, because it was causing them so many problems, they just got rid of it. That's my idea. And they were just like, oh yeah, it's cancelled. That's one way to go around it. We could say, oh yeah, the Quidditch is cancelled due to the events. It's like, yeah, this is just your way to like bypass it.
Ah, Upper Hogs.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Yeah, because...
Hogwarts played a hand in his disappearance.
Warning, dog bug sighting. Careful.
Revelio.
Like, imagine a world with
It's like a place right out of a story.
Quidditch multiplayer. Like, I am the
Bardolph
Seeker.
Beaumont should have returned by now.
Flappy is someone who's the goalkeeper. You've got yourself if you get the game as like one of the people who protects. Like, that would have been so good as like a team. Or you control all 5 players or however many in a Quidditch team. Well, I mean, like, if we done online, it wouldn't be houses specific. It would just be like between friends and stuff. Like, that'd been so cool. Like, that could have been. Like, Rocket League is good, but imagine a Quidditch multiplayer game.
Bardolph Beaumont.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Of course.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing
stuff.
her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was.
Welcome.
I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like 2 bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
But no, it's going well. We haven't really done much story-wise. We've just been exploring the top of the map. Well, now we're doing a bit of side quests. We also have a main quest with Sebastian, which, you're welcome. I saved it until you were back.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Plus, it's more down
Of
south. And
course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories.
it won't be straight away. It won't be straight
The
away.
letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the
Let me
same.
prepare myself.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming,
Oh, God.
good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Talk about
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Professor Garlic
Thank
there.
you. I'll be here if you are
Hey, Phil.
able
Welcome
to
back.
collect those hawk lumps. I
Hope you do well.
and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I thought I'd give you the... Did I not just give them the stuff? Clearly not. Launch a burning enemy into another. Okay, let me try and.
Confringo.
Oh, well, that didn't work out. Oh, I had planned it to.
Stop right there! Go!
Accio. Descendo. Cabolso.
Okay.
Clever!
I think
Afraid.
it's kind of glitched.
The cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Oh. Who's a good wolfie? Who's the good wolfie? That doesn't want to kill me. I'll do a trick. Down. There you go. I needed the duel in feats. I had to do that. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Auckland Hollow. I apologize.
The hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there.
Ah, okay, so I
Let's have
did
a
give
look
them the
around.
Hawklums.
See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. Incendium. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Wait, I got one, and
Revelio.
that's enough. You what?
Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Whew. I made a right mess. What is that?
Revelio.
Oh shit.
Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Buckle.
Revelio.
Hey, this place is bigger than I expected. Money, money, money. Aha. Oh wait, we can crawl through here. Secrets! You are tired? I'm not surprised. Was it 5.5 hours today in work?
Revelio.
What are we doing? We're doing a side quest. Five and a half tomorrow. Eek. And then a long shift on Saturday. Was it?
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
There's no way I'm getting this fighting done in time. There's no way.
Expelliarmus. Incendius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Shit.
Defendo.
Over leveled for me.
Expelliarmus.
Oh my god.
Incendio. Defendo. Incendio.
I couldn't.
Confringo.
I can't get away.
Expelliarmus.
Jesus Christ, every time.
Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Whew.
One less foul hulking brute.
Bogies. GG, thank you.
Revelio.
I was, harder than I expected. Smack it up, smack it up. Bum, bum, bum. Where did you go? In the place opposite? Got the blue. Sorry, man. Did you just walk out? Because apparently you can in that one. Jesus Christ, I'm still mad at myself.
Revelio.
So, for anyone wondering, I basically went to the Primark. We were basically they had security today. Yeah, but they had security then as well. So they were putting everything in the bag. They were scanning, putting everything in the bag. They didn't scan one of the things, so I was a bit worried because I thought maybe they had like the scanners things. So I warned the person like that didn't get scanned. So she's like, oh yeah, thank you. Scanned it, paid, and then on the way out there was no security and no what's the word? No senses. So if I didn't say anything, or if I didn't pay attention, I could have got it for free. Very annoying. Dear Sirona, when I arrived, I had a troubling sense in many ways. I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I was worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me. I pondered sending an owl to my parents, asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. Yeah, honestly, it was so annoying. How did you know? I presume you're secretly a legilimens. But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years have ended, the frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Miss Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle wherever I can for their delightful conversations, and I unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Aww. Dear Sirona, I conjured the wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether, and now we would have won the Quidditch Cup. Now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Oh, so Sirona was Ravenclaw as well. Dear Sirona, I've sent a note separately to Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. While a lovely respite from the castle, I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious, and I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. You know full well you're getting destroyed by the Ravenclaw. Dear Sirona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Rinky to make your favorite cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Rinky. Best.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I should be glad to have it back.
Dear Miss Sproul, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. I said that completely wrong. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hairpin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. Mark the words, she owned that place. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sproul agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. It was great to meet
That's
Sirona.
everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Revelio.
I need to make sure that I don't forget anything. in this place. Oh, look at the squirrels. Okay, there's a lot of loot in here, so we're gonna quickly loot it. A lot of this Auckland juice. Loot, loot.
Revelio.
At the end of the day, it might all be useful, so best to loot up now. Let's go.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive, certainly. But at what cost?
Not much of the
All paths lead to home. Cat! Again, every single time we see a cat, we're petting it. It's the rules of the game. Again, I don't make the rules.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I can
I'm
be
not
of
gonna
help.
ask.
Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
I know she said I
What I've
could
done
read
without
them,
her and Aiden.
but
Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
there you go, another one. Got a collection. We got a keg shelf on that. 100 HP extra.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Wait, how did you? What? Excuse me?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
How does she know I did that?
Revelio.
Does everyone know?